She saw Santa Claus on the North Pole.
I didn't.
We'll talk to Offset and we'll find out. Yeah. Maybe there's a secret she has there that she can't tell the rest of the world, but we'll find out. Now it is my pleasure to have a chat with Ingrid Jean-Baptiste, who was born in Paris and raised between Paris and London, and is actually the founder of the Chelsea Film Festival. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. You have accomplished so much, and before we go into all that you've accomplished, we want to find out about you. So tell us a little bit about your history. I know you were born in Paris and you have traveled all over the world. So tell me about that.
Yes, I was born in Paris. I was raised there. I did my studies there, and then actually half of my family lives in London, so I got to spend time in London, and then decided to move to the United States, thinking that I will have a larger, better career. And so I went there to study acting at the Actors Studio, which is a very reputed school in the US, to learn acting. And unfortunately, after 2 years after my graduation, I had a car accident.
Right. Tell us about that. I was just reading up on that.
So the car accident just came after I moved to New York from Paris. So it was tough time, very challenging time, because it was only very recent, and I don't have any family in New York then. And it was just a drunk driver one night, and he hit us, and we were 7 people injured in this car accident. I had 7 broken ribs. My spine was fractured. I was in a coma, and after while I was recovering, I was thinking, what am I going to do with my life? In such a short amount of time.
Did you feel like it was a reset point?
Yes, it was definitely a reset point in my life. So I had a time to rethink, what I was going to do. Either I was going back home, Paris, or stay. And I was already settled in New York,
right? So
I couldn't think about going back and restart again. So I resetted myself in the country, and recovered, and then decided to create an international platform for emerging filmmakers to promote their stories.
That is amazing. Coming out of tragedy, you have done something that influences the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of people. And right now we have a trailer running from one of the films that you would have been involved with. We see something I'm very familiar with, cooking. We see some
yes.
things here. And where is this film set?
This is actually set in Martinique, that's where my roots are from. My mom is from there. I spent a lot of time there, obviously. So we shot this film last year in Martinique. It's a 28-minute musical drama about many different topics. And it's showing today at the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival.
Right, that is at Carifesta 14 today. So how do we get access to see it? Is it a free event? Is it something you could just walk into?
Yes, it's a free event. So I really encourage everybody to come. The show starts at 4:30. So if you come in like 5 minutes before, maybe 15, because it's Caribbean time.
Right.
So maybe I should tell them 4 p.m.
Yeah, right. It starts at 4 everybody, at 4 o'clock.
Yes, for not 4:30. And you'll get free tickets, and you'll enjoy the show. There will be question and answers after the show, and we can talk one-on-one also.
So will there be a panel?
Yes, there will be a panel.
Be involved?
Yes, absolutely. There will be a panel, and we can discuss all the topics that the film speaks about, many different situations in Martinique that happened 10 years ago, in the economical situation 10 years ago.
And the name of this film is?
It's called Goyave.
Goyave,
yes.
Which means guava?
Yes, right. That's right. So you speak French. Very good.
A few words.
So it does mean the fruit, but also it is in reference to the descendant of Collins that used to own guava.
Right.
So it is in reference to that as well.
Okay, and that's definitely something to look forward to later this evening at the film festival at Carifesta. Just before we close off, you won a number of awards as well for your involvement with women's empowerment, and also in film such as the Trophée des Français de l'étranger.
Yes.
Am I pronouncing that properly?
Yes, very good. Very good. French is a hard language. Très bien, très bien. Yeah, I actually, it's been a very challenging journey, but I was fortunate enough to, after doing all this work, to be recognized in my line of work.
And we know you'll continue your fantastic work, but for now, unfortunately, we have to cut the conversation short,
yes.
But because we have to take a short break, and we'll be right back. I'm going to continue my conversation here.